Joining us is Congressman Byron Donalds, Republican from the state of Florida. Congressman, I want to talk about Social Security, because there is a proposal in Congress to raise the retirement age to 70. Would that be a cut in Social Security, which is what Speaker McCarthy says is not going to happen?
Well, look, a couple things. Let's make sure we're very clear in communicating. Are there reforms that need to happen for Social Security and Medicare? Absolutely. CBO has said it. OMB has said it. Anybody with any sense knows we're going to have to reform those programs because we are going to honor the payments and the benefits for retirees and those are what they were promised. But you can't do that if Washington puts their head in the sand and ignores the inevitable problem that will come with those two programs. Now, specific to the debt ceiling, there are no considerations at all for reforms to Social Security and Medicare when it comes to the debt ceiling. These are two different conversations. Congressional Democrats and the White House are trying to make it about Social Security to frankly scare people into thinking that Republicans are engaged in some subterfuge. That is not true. What we are talking about is reforms to spending through non-defense discretionary dollars, which have been increased substantially by the Democrats when they were in full control of this place for the last 2 years.
Can you tell us what you will be cutting?
Oh, a couple of things. Number one, you got to look at things like all of the COVID money that has been plussed up throughout the years. We have about $500 billion that's still unspent. It's been appropriated to go out, but the money has not actually hit the street. That money should definitely come back. You have things that they just did in the omnibus bill, the things that were just done in their Inflation Reduction Act around the Green New Deal subsidies and all that kind of stuff. We simply can't afford it. And what they're trying to tell the American people is, well, we already agreed to spend that money. Well, House Republicans didn't agree to any of that spending. And we're in charge of the House now, and we're saying that money needs to stop if you want to have an increase in the debt ceiling. Last point on this.
Sure.
They have been irresponsible with spending on Capitol Hill. So just saying we're going to keep all the spending going and just raise the debt is irresponsible. It is not reasonable. And for the White House to say they won't negotiate is frankly insane.
Real briefly, I'd just like you to address an education issue in your state. 3 high school students in Florida say they're ready to file a lawsuit against Governor DeSantis because he banned that AP African American Studies program in the state. Do you support the ban, Congressman?
Well, first of all, the reporting on this is not true at all. There's not a ban of an AP Studies course. There is actually an ongoing negotiation with College Board about the elements of that course. I've actually read the syllabus. Sections 1, 2, and 3 of this course make total sense. They are steeped in African American history. But Section 4 of the course is different. That is not history. That is African American studies. Things in that section are intersectionality. Things like Black queer studies. That's what's in Section 4. So what the state of Florida has said is Section 4 is the problem. They're negotiating that out right now. There is no ban. For the students who are saying they're concerned about a ban, they should actually be told the truth. There is no ban. There's an ongoing negotiation about this AP course. College Board knows that. The governor's office knows it as well.
Thank you, Congressman, for straightening that out. That's valuable stuff. Congressman Byron Donalds, thank you, sir. See you again soon, I hope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go on.
Anytime.